My name is Dani Vachon, and I'm the founder-operator at the Beacon Design Collective, Inc. We've been in business for 10 years, and so I've touched a lot of projects over the years. At the beginning, I was a graphic designer, and then I moved into project manager role and art director, and now I'm basically creative director and, of course, business development, etc. I have a lot of favorite projects, but I think my favorite project to date has to be the Communication Workers of America political activist training materials. It was a really fun project because we learned so much about scope of work, about managing client expectations, about delivering, about moving targets. And it's sort of when we fell in love with content strategy. So it was the first time we were given hundreds and hundreds of pages of raw content that was in a partially completed state. In fact, the client was leaning on us heavily for the entire curriculum design. I mean, she had a lot of great ideas and, of course, was holding all of the knowledge up here, but we were able to tease that wisdom out of her and contribute in a very meaningful way. And my team and I had the best time really laying all that content out and looking for repeating patterns in that content to create a template out of it so that we could create some predictability in the workflows or in the way that the user absorbs the information. And so we came up with lots of methods for improving usability. We color-coded the sections of the instructor's manual by day. There were different worksheets that had different uses, and they were to be sort of pulled out or copied by the instructors and then provided to the attendees of the training. And so we put little icons in the corner of each one of those worksheets to demonstrate what its intended use was, including get the participant to fill this out, or this is for displaying and discussion only, or those kinds of things. So, and then we also templatized it really, really well so that it was each sort of module had a repeating structure that included icons that identified that the section was repeating, and they always were in the same order. We were also creating the assets that were being distributed to the participants and the presentations that were up behind the instructors when they were speaking to the participants. And of course, this is back when things were happening in real life before COVID, but it was a really all-encompassing approach, a holistic approach to working with the client in regards to their content strategy and the delivery of their curriculum to their participants. It was just a delight to work on, and problem solving is one of the things that really gets my juices flowing. And so it was a really big challenge that we solved in what I think is a graceful way, and the design work, even though it's from 2018, still stands up today as strong design work. So yeah, that's my favorite project. And it helps that it's a political activist training to train people to fight for equality and justice in the United States. So it was a really awesome project.